Well, hello, it's Prototype. We're acquiring. Doesn't matter. I'm very excited to talk about Arkham Knight some more. Very excited. I mean, you know, it's like an obligation. You started it, but you better finish it. So, better finish the job. Anyway, today, I don't know yet, but soon enough, I think we're gonna talk about gameplay. Yes, that feels like the answer to this question. Gameplay in Nights. I'm involved in so many fucking Nights. The gameplay in Arkham Knight is not much different than in the rest of the series, other than, you know, getting an open world, open city again to play in, and having the Predator moments this time being more on the outside rather than the inside, because that's what they decided. Maybe not bad, but then again, it's hard. Well, it's not that hard. You just need to leave the general area to restart the event if you really want to do better. But I don't know. It's not like you can also just stumble across the Predator events or parts, gameplay, I don't know, sections, to do them at your leisure because they happen in the open world. No, all of them are scripted, so open world is not really conducive to that situation in the game. But what the mission is today in Prototype.
Taggard's air power is crippled. He's gonna make a run for it on the ground. The rogue Blackwatch units are massing at one of his bases and setting up roadblocks to allow him to get to the Brooklyn Bridge. He'll try and push through there. We need to hit him at the base now, before the defenses are complete. Force him out of his hole. When he makes a run for it, consume him. Keep the pressure on, and he'll keep running. But don't let him escape. If he makes it out of Manhattan, our ticket onto the Reagan is gone.
He doesn't have a chance.
So our guy here, our target's gonna just make a run for it. I guess he really likes sports and athletics and running, so I guess Blackwatch is gonna just block off the roads like they do when the marathon starts and there's a big running event in the world. They just block off a few roads until the group passes and the traffic can resume. So Blackwatch relegated to organizing sports events, and so are we chasing after him. Unfortunately for him, we're fucking mutated virus enhanced superhuman now, and that won't help him. I mean, you know, what I'm trying to say is that he's gonna lose that race. Also, we're cheating because we're running across the roofs, not only roads. What am I supposed to do again? Base integrity. I guess I'm just supposed to punch it all to death. Or something. No, we're gonna have to get him out in the open, I think. Hold on. I could have found some sort of, you know, food to not be dead right now, or that easily dead. Hold on, that's not a good enough force power. Yeah, oh shit, it's the entire gun turret, because of course it is. Just in case the infected will come down through here with a helicopter, as they're known to do. Oh, there's a tank, that's not good. Oh, this didn't work, but that worked. What's happening? We're fighting multiple things at once, and we're not winning. Yes, it's definitely because I'm rusty, not because I'm bad at the game. And talking about being bad at the game, Arkham Knight. The biggest point, well, you know, the combat system pretty much remains the same, which is the same, it's kinda trash. Although you might argue it requires more skill than just mashing buttons, and is better than in Shadow of Mordor, I think was it. It's still not that good. You know, as usual, I'm playing it on a PC, on a computer, not on a console, but I don't think that would have helped, in the sense that the way you control Batman, you never really aim, you just attack whatever he decides to, and just need to react to what Batman has done on your screen, rather than directing Batman to do things on your screen. Fuck, man. You really don't need to shoot me with missiles, I just need to eat something. Oh, hold on. Since the tank is already here, I might as well take it. No, it is free to play after all, we just take things for free. Good thing we've got some invincibility frames here as well, because I'd be fucking well dead. Right, so... yes, you don't really control Batman. You, like, often you're thrown into a diverse group of enemies, you know, to make it more difficult. Some have shields, some have stun batons, some are big, so you need to employ different tactics. And oh shit, my tank is gonna blow up soon enough. Oh, there it is. It's blown. It's blown. Yes. So you're supposed to use different tactics to defeat the variety of enemies, and you have to be on your toes and you know, pay attention to what's going on the screen. However, like I said, often Batman just doesn't do what you want him to. He just picks whatever target. Come on, turn the way I want you to turn. Does whatever he wants to, and I'm supposed to shoot the base with this tank's controls. My fuck. They imagine they haven't changed still. They still haven't changed. Right. I really should kill someone and eat them. That's fine. Just a little bit of red blood cells, I guess. Big ones of that, I guess. Fuck me. Will they also just spawn infinitely? I can never tell. The only thing that fuck me. The only thing that respawns when it comes in terms of encounters in Arkham Knight is just random mob running around the street that you can just, like I said previously, just run over with your car tank. And that unfortunately does not lend you combat experience for defeating enemies. I guess you gain experience by fighting, not by defeating enemies, and that's clearly a distinction, although seemingly not a big one. It is indeed. Like I said, you can't really just drive over them, run them over and get experience easily. You really have to engage for some reason. But when it comes to combat, and also the fact that you can just often hardly make Batman do what you want, focus on the target you want him to focus. There isn't even a lock-on like there is in this game. You know, even though I turn the camera toward the enemy, even though I press the directional button to cause him, to cause him to go after the one that I'm looking at and trying to move toward, he just doesn't. So there's often just this mechanical issue. You're fighting the game more than you're fighting in the game. You know how it is. And I'm dead. Again, it's gonna be fucking hit and run tactics, and you need to destroy a building, and just enemies spawn across, and you've got nothing in terms of range. When technically you do have the whip, but it just, you know, first you need to select a target with the fucking reticle, lock onto it, and only then will some range be used for your advantage. Similar to Batman, you know, he's got a tank with live weapons, live rounds, something like that, and it's just so hard. You've got so many moves. It's fucking overwhelming. Oh, okay. It's targeted, but you still can't do shit. What if I'll grab it? Oh, it's dead. Okay, of course. The way you aim your gun here is just you try to grab things. What can see me and what can attack me. All those white dots are, I think, soldiers. I think. We can't be too sure. But I guess the gameplay today is gonna depend heavily on just sitting over here and dealing with whatever comes one by one. And trying not to get in the open. Oh, hold on. Alright, this one's dead. What shot me with a missile? Sorry? Why are they there? They weren't here just a moment before. Did they jump up? Are they infected as well? Highly mobile, like this one. I should be using a blade because that's hardcore. A little bit more hard. Fuck. Alright. Right, so like I was saying, even though you're trying to push yourself toward a target you yourself see with your eyes, Batman will often not go for him, and with his arsenal of available gadgets and shit, you've got so many moves that you'll forget most of them, and it's not like they're really necessary, right? You can probably finish the game without leveling up, and that's probably one of the tactics you'd do for speedrunning, which is, you know, there's some simple tactic too, well, simple, but maybe not easy to execute in terms of, you know, saving up time. For instead of leveling up, you just do whatever you need to do, and instead of leveling up, you get good at the game. So so he's got electric, of course, electric, some sort of stun gun, fucking explosive gel, smoke pellets, grapples, and there's just no way he can use them more effectively than what they'll predict for you. Like, it's often you can try to use the grappling, the grapple it's called, because it's repel and also grapple. Fuck. And often with that, you can grab onto people and give them a little jolt, give them a little pull in, but it will often not work on people that pose real danger, like people with stun batons. You can't disarm them like that for some reason, but you can disarm people with the rifles, so that's shit. And other than overwhelming number of options, they often don't really come into play. Other than that, you also always in Batman games, you get the little score screen, what would I call it? Summary of how you did in the latest fight, where they tell you how big of a combo you've done, what gadgets have you used, was there any you know novelty in your combination there, where you hit at all. And from what I can tell, the most important thing in Arkham Knight's combat is not getting hit. All the fucking combo, combination, novelty, creativity, tricks you can pull off are don't really matter. What's important is that you don't get hit, because then you get a perfect free flow bonus, and also the combo overall just gets long because it's all the way over, you know, it grows, right? There's never a point when it's interrupted and reset. So that. But unfortunately, there are also two combat challenges that I want to mention, which kind of plays with the idea how you should play the game, or at least expects you to do something else for some reason. Not like it matters, because, like I said, there's only one tactic that matters: getting big combo and not getting hit. So the idea is. One combat challenge is that in the side quests with Azrael, he's supposed to show off how good he is in being a Batman. So you need to score a perfect combo where you're scored for. Of course, you lose the challenge when you get hit, but you'll get scored by shit. And the tank is just gonna fucking shoot me with the fucking anti-tank round, because that's reasonable to do against, what is it? Infantry. And now I won't be able to heal myself in time. You know what? I should run away and figure something else out. Or at least in safety. Maybe I should be using the fucking, what is it? Whatever it was. The combo attack, the critical mass, that's what it was. And that's what I should be using. No, don't hit the tank, hit the turrets, because they shoot you. At least they go down in 2 strong hits, or really 1 strong hit, or whatever hit. And then run away, because we're strong and independent, and we don't need no man or hiding. Oh hey, good. Oh hey, that's not good. Why is there someone with a missile launcher? Why are there so many people with missile launchers? Why am I dead? So the Azrael's challenge is that you need to score high score. And the best way to score high score in that challenge is to do not to do high combo, is to do critical hits, which is to just hit that dude once, and then once the attack lands, you ought to just attack again, whomever, and that counts as a critical strike. So doing critical strikes, not doing counters. Fuck, he got me. He got me good. So landing critical strikes is what counts the most. What's most important in that challenge, and that makes the score go up. But it's not like they tell you, they just tell you get high score and don't get hit, is what they tell you, because that's helpful, right? So there's that, but there's another just challenge, not a side mission, just a pure challenge, where it's called tower defense, and what you're supposed to do is just score a high combo, I guess. I think, yeah, just need to score a high combo. It doesn't matter if you do, what is it, combinations with your tricks with your gadgets. What matters is that you don't lose the combo, so you can't get hit. You can do weaker attacks that are not critical strikes to yeah, that's what I need definitely. That are not critical strikes. You can just stun people and open them up for a bigger combo. But yeah, that's what's scored in that challenge. Because of course it is, and of course they'll tell you that's the optimal strategy. Of course they don't. So that's shit. You really never know what's the best way of doing things. Like, other than, you know, scoring that big combo. Like, they try to trick you into thinking you really should get those gadgets in and do all the fancy stuff that you've unlocked, but it really helps you in no way. That hardly makes the game better, because how the game works, and someone already talked about it somewhere, I remember, because that's the point. I'm pretty much parroting, but it's not like it's something you wouldn't be able to figure out for yourself. The better you get at the game, the worse you get at the game, because you unlock more ways of eliminating the enemies quickly, while Batman is supposed to be a combo master and be able to produce long combos instead of just killing everyone in one hit. You're supposed to develop those fucking combos into long chains, which is again the most valuable or most optimal way of fighting, gaining experience out of combat, is getting long and uninterrupted combo, not getting hit, essentially, is most important, and then long combo, and all those. Oh, why are they here? They weren't here just a moment ago. Why do they all have missile launchers? It's fucking collateral damage. That's why, you know, explosives are pretty effective against pretty much everything, right? Especially was it ordnance, or more like material destruction? What I'm trying to say is that you cannot shoot a building dead, but you definitely can blow it up with a C4, right? So that's pretty good. And also, when the explosive is able to destroy a building, it's definitely able to destroy the human. So why aren't all soldiers carrying missile launchers all the time? Well, because if they'll miss and hit anywhere closer, they'll kill everyone, including themselves and their teammates. Because that's the priority, right? Themselves and the teammates. So that's why you don't do it. See, he just blew up because those two fuckwits over there shot a missile towards me, and it kind of, you know, veered and curved over to his friend, and he had dodged an entire fucking missile launcher. So no, you should not give all your fucking army participants, what is that called, soldiers, just missile launchers to deal with infantry. No, you should give them guns. That's why this is pretty shit. I know they're supposed to be competent and have weapons capable of taking you down, but they're just being spawned on rooftops, and all of them have missile launchers. Almost all of them. This one had a rifle. And I'm just dicking about because I really want to have health to deal with the base and not be shot with missiles all the time. You know, eliminate the missile launcher, eliminate the missiles and the potential source of damage. So, destroy the building. Can I just kick the building down? Can I just stomp on it? I don't have enough critical mass for that, so... Of course not, of course not. yeah, so the point is, gameplay is kind of shit, where the objective is to get so good that you don't even get to use all those combat skills that you've unlocked in Batman. And it's not unique to Knight only, it's unique to the whole Arkham series, which is, you know, maybe a staple, but then again, when you make a staple of your game kind of flawed, what you gonna do, right? I mean, you made the game this way. That's a thing unique to your game. What are you gonna do now? Just change it for every game, like Mass Effect did? I mean, I'll always harp on this point. Mass Effect, first game was unique because your gun overheated instead of using ammo, so you didn't have to reload. You could manage your ammo in a way that you could shoot for longer and also burst, but once you burst you need to calm it down for a little while. So you could have sustainable damage or burst damage essentially. And there's a tactic you could swap between one and the other from time to time if you manage your heat well enough. But where's the building that I need to shoot? There it is. Just shoot the building. Is it even getting hurt? Yes, it is. Finally. So, oh my god, it's got so much health. I should just take over another tank. Maybe at least I'll get rid of tanks this way. This time I at least remember the quick time event to hijack so I can mash it. I often don't remember because I really don't just sit down for the game for like a day and play it until it's over. And just have little sessions of it, you know. You probably know. You probably figured it out. Oh, my tank is almost over. Yeah, there we go. Another tank play. Another tank. There we go. It's fine that I'm almost dead as usual. Oh, and there. Oh. So there goes my fucking progress as usual. So I'm sitting here, you know, thinking, what would be the optimal way of destroying that fucking building? It's not that you can tank all the damage. It's not that a tank cannot tank all the damage. Am I supposed to punch the building to death? Is that what's expected from me? Because, you know, I'm doing that pretty much because the game is about a dude that has superpowers. So you'd think you'd be expected to use your superpowers, but when your superpowers are superseded by just 10 tanks and you ought to just grab a tank, why are we playing a prototype game instead of just some sort of either Call of Duty or just World of Tanks? And I think that's the problem of tempering your expectations, meeting your expectations, having your expectations met by the game. Again, we're playing prototype where the dude has superpowers and can turn his hand into a fucking double-sided blade to slice through people, and it's made out of his own flesh, and I'm just supposed to forget all that and grab a tank. You know, of course the episode is going for long, as usual, because I keep dying because I suck at the game, or maybe the game sucks at me, and I don't know, did I not read the parameters again? I need to destroy the building. How do I go about it? And, you know, I try to fill out... Sorry, you know, I'm just upset, right? I'm complaining. I fill up the dead air with some sort of story. But is that detracting from my gameplay so much? Would I be able to do it better if I focused on just grabbing one tank after the other? Those tanks don't fucking survive for long enough. Am I supposed to grab a dude's rocket launcher and shoot rockets at the building? Am I supposed to again circumvent the entire gameplay of the game? I'm upset because again, I would think the game is about being a dude with superpower. Oh, shit. Being a dude with superpowers, not being a dude with a gun or a tank. I mean, you know, you could argue having a tank is quite a bit of a superpower, but we're talking something more complex than just being able to buy superpowers. Hey, oh hey, hello Batman, how fitting for this episode. And yeah, the episode is as always running long, cause yeah. Fuck, oh thanks for that. Also this motherfucker will just, I'm often, oh shit, that's not what I wanted. I often end up I often end up not being able to consume them. Why don't those people have those clues about getting eaten like the infected do? No, don't aim at the building. It's in front of you. There we go. How good is that? Ladies and gentlemen, if only I had more ammo, it would have been the most it will be the most effective tactic of dealing with the building. Can I just punch it? Can I just punch it? I kinda can, but only kinda. Up, there we go. Actually destroyed that fucking what is it? Scanner. So yeah, my expectations are not being met, and that upsets me greatly. And I try to stick to it. Try to stick to the advertised part of the game where we were supposed to, like I said, again and again, be a dude with superpowers. But that's really not something you want. It's really not. Just have yourself being shot at with missiles from another fucking roof. Oh, there we go. I was just there. Why were they spawned there? Now. So the game is harder. Good thing I can dodge those as well. So it's not overpowered. Like, at least there is a way for you to avoid damage. Of course there isn't. Thanks for the shit game. Right, now we've got a missile launcher again. Some sort of missile launcher, right? An ordnance. Something, ah shit. People with guns and missiles. Mostly missiles, like I've been over. 7 missiles. Great. Look at my superpowers. If only I was Batman with my fucking car tag, that I would have been able to just shoot this building faster. Right, one missile launcher done. Now, let's climb up here, kill people, and take their guns and destroy the building. Because I've got superpowers. I mean, you know, like... also, Mass Effect said, or at least I remember it, evolution seems to be favoring those who have opposable... No, it literally is, evolution seems to be favoring those who can grab a gun. So yeah, our superpowers is essentially being able to grab a gun. Being a human, having an opposable thumb. Or some sort of tentacle that's conducive to... Oh yeah, of course. Because I wanted to tentacle attack the building. Right, thank you for your missile launcher. Good thing there's a lot of them, because that's balanced the gameplay. And yeah, again, also, well, again or also, the parameters of the gameplay here change because we need the game to be harder. The more powers you've got, the more overpowered you are. Like, you've got fucking health bar, longer health bar. Yeah, longer health bar. So that makes it, of course, the building was still locked on. The longer health bar you've got, the easier the game is because you can survive more. The more powers you've got, then the better equipped you are to deal with a variety of problems. So you can toss more problems at you and just fucking overwhelm you with shit. So you start easy with, especially with New Game Plus, and then it just turns into fuckfest because you've got everything, and the game is supposed to be a challenge still.